Okay, guys, my apologies. I just tried to record this live. I don't know what was going on. It wasn't coming up on any of my other platforms. Like I couldn't. It was saying it was streaming, and that was nobody was viewing the video. So I like literally just stopped stopped the live of whatever. Um, I knew they were kind of going. They were totally gonna hate on me doing a live. I literally never go live anyway. But we'll try to do it live again later or what have you. We're gonna get to this reading and then see, what's what. Okay. So guys, I am Tiffany, aka Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be presenting to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well on today, as I said. So let's clear the energy again and get this reading done. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I have your overall messages already out here because, like I said, I was trying to do this reading on the live I started, and then, yeah, things just kind of wasn't going right. Okay, so anyway, let's go back over this again. And as I said, honey, y'all excuse my nails, child. I'm trying to multitask here, so I'm in the process of redoing my nails over, trying to get some work done and some other stuff or what have you. So let's get it. So we have greed here, followed by cover up, the devil, secret, accomplice, partners in crime, and meeting at the bottom of the deck, guys. So there's obviously some type of gatherings, get-togethers, meetings, plotting, planning, scheming, strategizing, or something that is going on amongst these individuals who are meeting with one another. This is all over greed or about greed. Okay, and as we see this gold bar here, this greed likely has to do with some type of finances, money, resources of some kind. Spirit is saying there's definitely some type of cover up that is taking place as it relates to the individuals involved in this and their greed or what have you. A cover up, especially if there's any type of a criminal activity that has taken place, a cover up of their plots, their plans, their schemes, their strategies, the whole setup of it all. The devil is definitely in the details of this situation. Okay, so these could, definitely be some individuals who sold they sold to the devil, for fame, for fortune, recognition, attention, positions, titles, or roles, or whatever, honey. But the devil is definitely in the details. And ironically, the devil actually speaks of greed and materialism, narcissism, deception, obsessions, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior. It's a very toxic energy, okay? The devil can even speak of bad habits and different things as such, okay? We have secret here, okay? So, between the devil and the moon, harbors all of that secret type of energy going on. So there's definitely like secret plots, plans, schemes, strategies, secret cover up, secret criminal activity, secret dealing. This entire thing, there's a bunch of secret things that's going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, possibly behind people's backs. There's a lot of accomplices and partners in crime who are involved in this situation as well, Spirit is saying. And there are meetings that are taking place as it relates to the situation as well, Spirit is saying, okay? So let's let's get some further clarification for this situation and see what else is going on here. Spirit, clarify this greed. What's going on as it relates to this greed, okay? So I'm seeing the concealed network, okay? So this is a network of individuals, a group of individuals, like a collaborated group, okay? A team, a group of people who have collaborated together, obviously for the purposes of money. Spirit is saying an underground network of criminals coordinates illegal activities with precision. Okay, so this concealed network, concealed like literally means secret, hidden in the shadows of individuals. Okay, an underground network of criminals, Spirit is saying. So obviously criminal activity is involved. They coordinate illegal activities with precision usually. Okay, so what, like I said, this greed has to do with money. Okay, has to do with some type of financial undertone of something here. Okay, and there's a concealed group of individuals who's involved in this greed here. Okay, to clarify, cover up, we have deceptive shield here. Okay, so there is some type of false front that is being used to protect a particular individual or organization of individuals, likely this concealed network, while they are engaging in illegal activities. Okay, so there is a cover up of the deceptive shield that they have put in place to basically cover up and hide, you know what I'm saying, what they have going on. Okay, so to clarify the devil, we have the covert operators here. Okay, so an individual or group discreetly carries out criminal acts without detection here. Okay, so like I said, these are individuals who are you know what I'm saying, like I said, the devil is in the details. These are people who have sold, they sold to the devil, they shepherds for the devil. Everything they do is devilish, evil, wicked, toxic, sinister, demonic. Okay, and they are all about, these are people who will do anything for money. They're all about greed. You started off with greed, materialism, possessiveness, control, obsession to things or whatever in that devil energy here. Okay, and the word covert means basically hidden. Okay, they do it in the shadows, they do it secretly, if you will here. So this is a group of discreetly discreet individuals that carry out criminal acts, usually without detection. Usually these illegal activities are done with precision, Spirit is saying. Okay, Spirit, clarify secret. Why is secret here, Spirit? Why is secret here? um So we have the cunning deceiver here. Okay, so these are masters of disguise. Spirit is saying, who uses clever tactics to commit crimes without detection. These people involved, they involve themselves in a lot of criminal activity, illegal activities. Spirit is saying, okay, criminal acts of different kinds. They are committing all type of crimes. Okay, and there's a major cover up that is going on of this. Okay, because of their greed here. Okay, I guarantee you everybody involved is looking to get their cut, you know, at the deal of this whole situation here. Okay, but a master of disguise uses clever tactics to commit crimes without detection here. So that's what's going on in secret. You have cunning deceivers. Okay, who are using clever tactics to commit certain crimes. Okay, and like I told you, there are multiple accomplices, there are multiple partners in crime as it relates to this situation, Spirit is saying, guys. Okay, so to clarify accomplice partner in crime, we have the invisible hand here. Okay, so these are unseen forces who are controlling and directing criminal activities from behind the scenes. Okay, so these accomplices, see, I feel like there's a lot of people that's involved in here. Okay, you have all of these people are involved, but you likely have a situation where you've got people who are directly involved, which are people who are on the front, and then the people who are indirectly involved are the people who are behind the scenes. Okay, so there are extra, you have the people who are involved, and then you have the extra accomplices and partners in this crime that is going on, who are like this invisible hand. They're behind the scenes. Okay, they're like this unseen force, and they're controlling as well as directing all the criminal activities that's going on from behind the scenes. Okay, bottom of the deck we have whispers of betrayal here. Okay, so there are hidden messages um, that's going back and forth between people, maybe in these meetings or whatever, but some type of hidden messages may reveal some type of treachery, um, even amongst some type of trusted ally that these people have, okay, that's going to lead to some type of significant consequences of this situation here, okay. There's definitely betrayal that is taking place as it relates to what's going on here, guys, okay. And this is all true crime decks that we are using right now, guys, okay. So this everything that is going on here is criminal in nature. To clarify greed and the concealed network, we get the observer's insight here, okay. So spirit is telling you to use your observational skills to gain insight into ongoing situations. Watch how others behave and interact to better understand their motives and the dynamics at play here, okay. So I feel like this is information for you, collective, okay. If you have individuals around you, these greedy materialistic individuals around you, especially if something has gone on and you feel like something has been hidden from you, taken from you, stolen from you, you know, you've been chipped in some type of way, especially those who feel like you know, things that have to do with, say, fraud or something going on, or like, you know, insurance policies, wills, estates, properties, different things like that or whatever. It just you know, this could be anything on any level or what have you. However, I do feel like there are individuals who are involved who may be on a higher level, or either at the very least persons who have connections, you know what I'm saying, the type of people that know people, you know what I'm saying, type of thing, to cover up certain things that's going on here. But spirit is telling you to observe, like if people in your circle, in your family, amongst your friends, amongst your lovers, amongst your co-workers, even amongst complete strangers, if they shaking and moving funny, you're feeling like something is not right, something is going on, people are lying to you, they're hiding things from you. You feel like you know, intuitively you're feeling like, you know, something's not right, something's going on. Spirit is telling you to use your observer's insight, okay. Observe what's going on around you, people, places, and things, okay, to gain insight on these ongoing situations, okay. Spirit is saying you need to watch how others are behaving, okay. Listen to the words that come out of their mouth when you come into contact with different people, you know what I'm saying. You can tell, especially people that you are familiar with, you can tell when people just shaking and moving funny. Even when somebody's smiling up in your face, you know when somebody being deceptive and doing things behind your back, or stabbing you in your back in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes you see that with, you know, shady family, shady lovers, shady friends, and different things like that. So listen to the words that come out of their mouth. How are these people acting? What are they saying? What are they not saying? What are they doing? You know, what's going on? Are you being left out? You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention and observe everything that's going on around you, okay? How these people are behaving, and how they're interacting with each other outside of you, for you to better understand their motives, okay, and the dynamics at play as it relates to this greed and this concealed network here, okay. So to clarify, cover up with the deceptive shield, we have here legal framework here, okay. So I feel like as it relates to this cover up that is going on, and this deceptive shield that they've this false front that they have put in place to protect this group of criminals, this organization, and their illegal activities. Something is being done legally. You understand what I'm saying? So this means that there are persons in power, people who have positions of power or authority, who are doing things. So this could be people in the courts, this could be law enforcement, this could be anybody who works for the government, because with the legal framework here, that's where this cover up is going on. That's where this deceptive shield is, this false front has been put in place here, okay. So spirit is telling you to familiarize yourself with the legal framework framework surrounding an issue. Okay, understand the rules, the regulations, and the precedents that apply to this situation. Okay, to this talks about a solid grasp of legal context. Will help you in effective program or problem solving as it relates to the situation. So this is basically telling you that there are people, like I said, who have some type of power, authority, or leadership on some level, okay, who are a part of this cover up that is going on here, okay. So it's like you have this criminal network, this concealed group, who is this criminal network of individuals, a criminal organization of individuals who are committing, criminal acts, illegal activities, okay? But you've got persons who are in power or authority who are covering things up that is being done, is basically what this is saying. To clarify the devil in the covert operator, we have here the pursuit of truth here, okay? So like I said, with the devil, we know that these are some toxic individuals. We know that these are some manipulative, materialistic, greedy individuals, okay? We know, so I feel like something has been stolen in some type of way, okay. This could be something that rightfully belong to you or someone close to you or something like that, because this situation applies to you in some type of way, collective, okay. This greed is coming from the people around you that is a part of something, and this concealed network, they have some type of ties within this concealed network of people who may work for the government, who is helping them in some type of cover up of this greed and the criminal acts that are taking place here, okay. With the devil here, we know that these are toxic individuals, okay. They are operating covertly, in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, okay. So this group is discreetly carrying out these criminal acts without detection, maybe up until now, okay. But with the pursuit of the truth here, you are gaining awareness or insight as it relates to this truth. So spirit is saying commit to uncovering the truth, okay. Even if it's difficult, you need to be persistent and dedicated in your quest for accuracy, okay. Avoid shortcuts and ensure that your findings are thorough and reliable, okay, for you to find the truth of a situation and what's going on here. To clarify secrets with the cunning deceivers, we have forensic insight here, the forensic insight, okay. So spirit is saying analyze situations with precision and detail, use a logical reasoning to dissect and understand complex scenarios, applying a forensic approach to uncover all relevant facts, okay. So we know that these people are operating in secret. We know that these people are doing things behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. They're masters of disguise. They're using clever tactics to commit these crimes, hopefully without detection here, okay. But you could be discovering the truth. Spirit is telling you to use a forensic insight, like almost like a forensic insight in uncovering this truth and figuring out what is actually going on here. To clarify accomplices, partners in crime, with the invisible hand, we have here the hidden evidence here. Spirit is telling you to search for evidence that may not be immediately obvious, okay. Look for overlooked details and contacts that may shed light on this situation, okay. Thorough investigation into this matter is key to uncovering the full truth here, okay. And this has to do with exposing not only these people who are directly involved, but the people who are indirectly involved, because like the people who are directly involved, they are still sneaking and creeping around doing shit in secret. Then it's the people, the invisible hand, okay, the other accomplices and partners in crime, that's way in the back, in the shadows, that's helping those of them who's on the forefront involved in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever these invisible hands are, these got to be some bigwigs who are higher up than even they, because these people are controlling as well as directing the criminal activities that are taking place to begin with. You understand what I'm saying? So let me give you an example, okay? So say one of your family members died, okay? And this person didn't die by natural causes. Say this person died because they were a blood sacrifice, okay? So something was done. Essentially, that means they were murdered, okay? So basically, something was done to cause their death. Whoever the one of the persons who are directly involved was involved in setting that person up to be sacrificed. Number one. Number two, somebody who that same person who was directly involved had involvement with causing the death of the person that died, okay? Number three, that's the main crime that took place. The second crime that took place, this was done for to take this person's life insurance or what they had in a will or something like that. So now fraud has been committed, okay? So then you have people who are directly involved in not only the blood sacrifice of a person, but now the theft and the fraud of this person's, say, life insurance policy or what have you, okay? Now, say that your family is involved in that, okay? And either persons within your family have some type of government positions, or they have connections with people who are, say, in secret societies like Freemasonry or Eastern Stars or something like that, and or they have connections with people in law enforcement, or connections with people in other positions of power like lawyers, or attorneys, insurance agencies, or what have you, okay? Those are the people that they have connections with, okay? So that will be the second chain of command of individuals who are behind the scenes helping the main people who were involved in, say, the blood sacrifice and the fraud, okay? Now they got connections with, say, secret societies and persons in authority who is helping them get away with this blood sacrifice and this fraud. But there's people who they have connections with that may be in secret societies or, say, in government. They have connections with people who are even higher up, okay? Say in the courts, say senators, governors, mayors, president, whoever. They got connections, okay? And those persons would be the invisible hands, would be the extra accomplices, partners in crime. You see what I'm saying? This greed may be the fact that they blood sacrificing people for money. This greed may be the fraud that was committed. You understand what I'm saying? The cover up is, say, of that blood sacrifice, of that fraud, of that theft of, say, properties or monies or something that belonged to somebody else. The devil is everybody that's involved. The secret is the secret of everything that is going on behind the scenes. The accomplices and partners in crime, they could be many. From the people who are directly involved to the people who are indirectly involved. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what's going on here, y'all, okay? Now, the situation is going to be different for different people. That was an example, okay? But that could be matter of factly what is going on in somebody's situation. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get some more clarification here, guys, okay? Bottom of the deck, I also, with the last deck that we just used, the bottom of the deck here, we have the hidden agenda, okay? So there is a hidden agenda to everything that is going on here, okay? Spirit is saying investigate potential hidden agendas in your dealings. Consider what might be motivating others and how these motivations could affect the situation. Awareness of hidden agendas help in understanding the full picture, okay? Well, obviously the hidden agenda, it has to do with greed, okay? So like going back to that example that I gave you, the whole hidden agenda could be blood sacrificing someone for money, okay? That's the hidden agenda, okay? And behind that hidden agenda is getting away with these criminal acts that they're doing. Thus is the reason for the cover up. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a whole hidden agenda at play here, okay? When I clarify greed, the concealed network and observer's insight, we get the devil here. Okay, so again, these are individuals who are chained to the devil, toxic individuals who are greedy, who are materialistic, narcissistic, possessive, controlling, manipulative, deceptive. They have addictive patterns of behavior, they have bad habits, they're into dark magic. These people could even be demonically possessed or cursed, but they are definitely shepherds for the devil, no doubt. Okay, now as it relates to this cover up with the deceptive shield in the legal framework, we have the law here. Okay, and this, so this lets you know that the cover up of this situation is coming from people who are in the law. This says lawyers, judges, law enforcement, lawmakers are involved in this cover up, is a part of this deceptive shield, this false front that is being used to protect certain individuals in the organization or the concealed network in a whole, engaging in these illegal activities. So like I told you, now when it comes to this greed, okay, this concealed network, them may be the front runners, the of the situation of whatever went on, but they have ties to people who are in power in government, who are involved in this cover up of what's going on here, guys. Okay, now interestingly enough, with the devil here, I'm seeing royalty and destruction here. Okay, this situation could go tie all the way up to people who are royal. Okay, and this could be any royalty. I know in the United States you say royalty and people only think of a particular family, but the fact of the matter is there are royals all over the world. Okay, it just kind of depends on where you are, what's going on, and different things like that, or what have you. But with this devil energy and the covert operators, okay, in this pursuit of truth, there are royals. So this situation goes as high up as persons who are considered royalty. Okay, now collective, you could be a direct descendant or a distant relation to persons in royal. Okay, which means that you would be a royal individual on whatever level, or you have ties to royalty in some type of way, or there are persons who are amongst a royal family who is involved in this. Okay, but this destruction card here, there's some type of destruction due to this devil energy, this toxic energy that these people are in. Okay, these people are destroyers, sabotagers. These people are even are fool. This card even says fool here. Okay, so the fool energy speaks to like carelessness, something being careless, reckless, childish, or something in some way, shape, form, or fashion with that full energy. To clarify secret, with the cunning deceivers and the forensic insight, we get illegal. So there's all of this shit is going on is illegal, but there could be other illegal things that's going on here. Illegal harassment, illegal surveillance, illegal technology, illegal militarized operation, illegal cruel and unusual punishments, illegal stalking, illegal tracking, illegal domestic terrorism, illegal hate crimes, illegal hacking, illegal satanic ritual abuse. It could be a multitude of different things that's going on illegally, but it's going on in secret, and these cunning deceivers are all involved. Okay, to clarify, accomplices, partner in crime with the invisible hand and the hidden evidence, we have secret society here. This card says Freemason, Rosicrucian, Cumorah, or any other type of cult covens or secret societies here. Okay, but there are individuals who are in some type of secret society who are accomplices and partners in crime with this situation here, a part of this entire hidden agenda. Okay, and many people are having meetings as it relates to this situation. The bottom of the deck, we have a revolution in the reverse here. Okay, and right here at the top you see wealthy elites here. There are wealthy elite persons, okay, who are involved in this situation. Okay, this even says reign of terror in war or uprising, but up here at the top we have wealthy elites here. Okay, so the wealthy elite are involved in this hidden agenda. Okay, are aware or in attendance as it relates to these meetings that's taking place. There's whispers of betrayal that is going on here as it relates to the situation. Spirit, clarify, look, I couldn't even get it out. It flipped right over. Death. This greed has to do with the death of someone here. This whole concealed network, okay? You need to observe these people and what's going on around you, because this has to do with the death of someone. Spirit is saying, okay? For the purposes of these people own ill wills, of their own, greed. Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify, cover up with the deceptive shield, legal framework, and the law here, okay? So it's a whole lot of hocus pocus going on, okay? It's a whole bunch of abracadabra going on behind the scenes as it relates to this cover up, because we have the magician here, okay? So there could be some witches, some warlocks that's involved in this cover up, okay? Who works or is within the law in some type of way, who is a part of this deceptive shield and some type of legal framework of something here, because the magician talks can speak of manifestation, but I feel like somebody is abusing their authority and their power here, okay? Somebody is a divination abuser, okay? Somebody is abusing divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest what they want, Spirit is saying, okay? There's also things that could be being done deceptively, as it relates to some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo. Spirit is saying here, okay? Yeah, I'm also seeing the 10 of coins here, okay? So this has to do with a large amount of wealth, okay? Why this devil energy is here? Why this covert? Why these covert operators are working as they are behind the scenes here? This has to do with a large amount of wealth. Spirit is saying, okay? Which could be the reason why this royalty we have this royalty card here with this destruction here or what have you. Yes, secret with the cunning deceiver, forensic insight, and in legal we have the 10 of swords now. So the 10 of swords speaks of ultimate betrayal here, okay? It speaks of betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings. The 10 of Swords could literally be a hate crime. It's somebody being stabbed in the back, okay, by multiple persons. It's cruel, it's unusual, it's brutal. Spirit is saying it's like it's failure, it's breakdown, it's or what have you. Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify accomplice, partners in crime, the invisible hand, the hidden evidence with secret society. Accomplice, partner in crime, the invisible hand with hidden evidence in secret society. These people could even be trying to sacrifice someone. Either somebody has always there could be a death of someone that has already occurred, but they could even be trying to sacrifice someone else in an effort to get their hands on this wealth, or to block, or to stop, or to prevent the rightful person from having it. I'm seeing both the Knave of Swords and the Five of Cups. The Knave of Swords can speak of gossip or rumors or slander or backbiting or backstabbing. It's cutthroat, it's ruthless, okay? Is swift. But the Five of Chalices, which is the Five of Cups, talks about sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. Spirit, clarify these accomplices or partners in crime here. These people could be facing imprisonment. The Eight of Swords talks about one feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. It's like doom and gloom. It's crisis. Okay, it's restrictive. It's like even from imprisonment situations to hostage situations could be a factor with the Eight of Swords energy. Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify. Give us one more. So I'm seeing the Five of Coins here as well. These accomplices or partners in crime who have ties to the secret society, this invisible hand here. There could be something here that they have done to like abandon someone, neglect someone, reject someone, leave somebody out in the cold in some type of way. With a lack of support or help or finances, money, resources, stability, or security here. Yeah, because see, there seems to be some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret over a large amount of abundance. Okay? Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords speaks to conflict, defeat, hostility. It can even speak to abusive situations, plot twists, okay? Sacrificing type of energies, Spirit is saying, okay? I'm seeing the Three of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So this talks about all these individuals who are collaborated together for the purposes of money. Okay? Because the Three of Coins talks about groups, teams working together, collaborating together. Okay, and because this is earth energy, because it's the pentacles energy, it speaks to finances, money, or resources. Spirit is saying here, yeah, behind that is the Seven of Coins. So these people have put a lot of time, energy, effort, hard work, or investments into getting something, taking something, stealing something. Yeah, lot of earth energy here. Three of Coins, Seven of Coins, excuse me, Page of Coins, the Hierophant here. This Hierophant, these will be individuals in power and authority, rulership, leadership, or what have you. Eight of Cups speaks of change, okay? It can speak of releasing, letting go, walking away, surrendering, okay? The Seven of Swords here speaks of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, thievery, okay? Yeah. That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay? So there's a lot of people, even very powerful, elite people, wealthy people, authoritarian people who are involved in this. Spirit, clarify death. Why is death here? I'm seeing a high priestess here. These people could be trying to cause the death of the high priestess here. I really kind of feel like somebody has already passed over. Somebody is already deceased, but they could be trying to sacrifice someone else as it relates to this. Yeah. I'm seeing the Emperor here. So there was a death of a masculine individual, a father or a father figure. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing that Ten of Earth again. This has to do with a large amount of wealth. We already have the Ten of Pentacles out here, okay? Yeah. I'm seeing the High Priest here. I'm telling you, whoever this person is, it could be more than one person in power. Whoever's part of this cover up, this person is a warlock. Person or persons. In law enforcement, a judge, a lawyer, a lawmaker, or what have you. This person has come out as the Magician and the High Priest here. Okay, so this is somebody who's in power, who's in authority. This could definitely be a judge. This person is a warlock as well. But this person it has partook in this cover up, this deceptive shield. Spirit, clarify this Ten of Pentacles. Clarify this Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles could belong to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Either a child or an adult. Because I've seen both the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, okay? Somebody could want to imprison a child or trap a child. I'm seeing the Page of Cups with the Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Wands, with the Three of Swords here. Somebody wants this child stuck, restricted, hostage, in prison, unable to move or get out of a situation here. Yeah, this Eight of Wands could literally be some type of... What the fuck is this? The Eight of Wands can oftentimes speak of this is swift, fast, quick. So even though it speaks of communication, it can also talk about air travel. You got two eights here, 88. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands here. Somebody could want to entrap this child, traffic this child here, to cause some type of heartache or heartbreak or sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish here. Whoever this wealth belongs to, it could belong to a water sign here. I keep seeing something about a high priestess here. Okay? Either you are the child of someone, collective. You mean you're obviously no longer a child. Okay? Or this wealth could belong to a child. Yeah, because behind that I'm seeing, well, I'm seeing the Three of Swords, and then I'm seeing the High Priestess. Somebody could want to literally abduct this Page of Cups, have them hostage, imprisoned, captive, restricted, trafficked by plane. Unless this happened to you, collective. The Three of Swords talks about heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, loss. Okay? Or either they want this to happen to this child and to cause some type of heartache or heartbreak to a High Priestess here. That could be you, collective. Like if this is your child, they could want to do something to your child. Like collective, if a large amount of wealth was left to you, they could be trying to sacrifice you to take it. If the large amount of wealth was left to your child, they could want to either sacrifice you and get you out of the way so they can take the child, or abduct the child, or something like that, to cause you heartache or heartbreak or something like that. All of it reverts back to keeping this wealth from coming to you or that child here, okay? Seven of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So these people are full of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, thievery. They could have stole this wealth. Because the Seven of Swords is the liar, cheater, thief card, the manipulator, the con artist, the betrayer, the two-faced backstabber, the coward, who doing things under false pretenses, sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. Okay? So these people could have lied. They have lied. They have cheated. They have stole this wealth here. Okay? Yeah, and that's what this group of individuals that collaborated together for the purposes of money, that's what they are involved in. You could know this collective. They could be trying to shut you up, silence you, sacrifice you. Whoever this man is, see, there's an emperor that passed away. Okay, collective? This is either a father or a grandfather. So you or your child who left this wealth to either you or your child, or you and your child. Okay? And you have from people who are close to you, to government officials, all the way up to royalty, who do not want you all to have this wealth. Either you to have this wealth or your child to have this wealth. Which is the reason for the lies, the deceptions, the theft, the manipulation, the cover up, the betrayal. Spirit clarify secret, the cunning deceiver, forensic insight, Ten of Swords with illegal. That's the reason for all these illegal activities. I'm seeing the Page of Swords again. So there, like I said, there could be some, the Page of Swords is cutthroat, it's ruthless, it could be analytical, it could be blunt, it could be gossip and rumors and slander, but it also can be stalking and harassment and illegal surveillance. Yeah, this could tie into these illegal operations, these illegal things. This could just be more of illegal things that they are doing. Remember on the legal card when I said that there's illegal harassment, illegal surveillance, illegal technology, illegal militarized operations, illegal cruel and unusual punishment, illegal stalking, hacking, tracking, SRA, domestic terrorism, hate crimes, or what have you. This is what these people are doing to either you or a child, or you and your child, collective. Okay? And there are people from local law enforcement, or local government, to higher up government, to wealthy elites and even royals that are involved in this. This goes far and beyond your low life, low vibrational, you know what I'm saying, as family members or people who are close to you. They could know this is going on and they are involved, okay? And they just as selfish and greedy and want they cut. But this goes far and beyond them, because when it comes to the cover up, there are people in law who are part of the cover up. All of them are wrapped into this devil, including this royals that's causing some type of destruction here. And they are secretly doing illegal things. There are people in secret societies who are accomplices and partners in crime in this. Okay? Wealthy elites here. That's why you got the revolution at the bottom of the deck, the hidden agenda. Meetings are taking place. Whispers of betrayal. There's a whole group. There's a lot of people who are involved in this collective. Spirit clarify accomplices, partners in crime, the invisible hand, 5 of swords with secret society. Justice. Justice literally speak of government officials. So whoever these people who are in these secret society, they work for the justice systems. They work for the government. Okay? I kid you not. There literally could be even as high up as senators, governors, mayors, presidents involved in this shit, who are the invisible hands, who are causing conflict, defeat, hostility, who are doing abusive things, who are in on the plot twist, who are in on the sacrificing energy, all of this shit. They are the ones that's in these secret societies. Justice came out here. They're the accomplices, partners in crime. Mm-mm. 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So these people feel like they had clear vision. They feel like they done made a wise decision, or a decision has been made. The 2 of Wands just speak of a decision being made, action being taken, movement going forward with their hidden agendas. Okay? And it seems that like this has come out so arrogantly, so boldly, that they feel that they are unknown and untouchable, unswayed by what they're doing here, what's going on here. But it's for all to see. It's out in the fucking open. Whatever they think is secret ain't the fuck secret. Not even a society. With what they got going on here. It's blatantly in people's faces. People are being sacrificed for monies. The monies that were rightfully goes to people is being stolen. There's fraud that is going on, cover-ups that is going on, deaths that is going on, illegal criminal activity of all kinds that is going on. And there's a lot of people, very prominent people, who are involved in this. You need to understand that there is nobody on a lower level who may not like you right now. Not a neighbor, not a stranger, not a family member, not an ex-lover, ex-co-worker, ex-friend, who has this type of power and authority to pull this off by themselves. Not a one. Not a one. This is organized crime. This is organized crime. On a major fucking scale. On a major scale. Spirit, any other messages? Yeah. Natural disaster fell in reverse. This was no natural disaster. This was a man-made disaster. Okay? Whoever this father is with this death, this person was murdered. This person was a blood sacrifice. And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened here. Where they fucked up at. How they getting caught up. This go around. Because y'all need to understand, this not these people first rodeo. This shit has been going on for a long fucking time. Okay? For decades upon decades. Okay? Where they fucked up at is this person that they sacrificed. When they sacrificed this person, I feel like they didn't know until after this person was dead who they left certain assets to. They sacrificed, somebody sacrificed this person thinking that everything that this person left behind was going to belong to them. And that's where the problem, that's where the problem lay. Okay? Because I feel like when it was found out that this person either left you something or your child something, that's when our hell had broke loose. That's when prejudice, racist, discriminating, hating as elite was like, oh no. Okay? And then they looked at you, they looked at your child. Y'all hadn't been initiated, y'all hadn't been indoctrinated, y'all hadn't been sodomized, y'all hadn't been invited in, y'all hadn't willingly sold out to be a part of any of their cliques, clubs, groups, organizations, or secret societies, cults, or covens, or nothing. And the wealthy elites all the way up to the royals looked back and was like, no, we can't let them have this type of wealth. So we gonna steal it from them. We gonna take it from them. That's exactly what the fuck happened. And I dare a bitch to call me a lie. And prove it. Please prove it. I've been waiting years for you to fucking prove it. You know I ain't lying. Endorsement. Endorsement speaks of persuasion, briberies, temptation. Whoever this person is in law who covered up this crime, whether it be a judge, a law enforcement individuals, lawmakers, lawyers, they were bribed. They were paid handsomely to cover it up, to cover this crime up. To cover up the truth about somebody's death, to cover up the truth about this fraud, this theft, this greed. Another one bit the damn dust because they took the bribe. Spirit clarified devil. Covert operators. Pursuit of truth. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. Royalty. Destruction. Curse. Curse. Collective, they put a spell on you, honey. They cursed you, they cursed your child, they cursed this entire situation, and they did it out of hate to cause catastrophe and misfortune in your life so that they can steal your wealth that rightfully belongs to you or your child. Spirit is saying, look, right, they put a curse on you. They did rituals. You see this person levitating up out this floor. You see they got their pentagram and that damn circle with them candles wrapped around there. Okay? They did ceremonies and did mysterious, mystery-ass magic and shit, okay? They even did things to cause you and your child illness, disease, sickness, weakness, fragility. This was all done due because of this curse here. So they could steal this wealth. Yeah, they did. Call me a lie. I dare you. Please tell me I'm lying. You're just as fake, phony, and fraudulent as you want to be. I don't give a damn what position, title, or role you got and how much money the fuck you got. You liars, you the cheaters, you deceivers, you manipulators, you fucking con artists, you cowards, you're racist, you're prejudiced, you're discriminators, you're sexist, you're colorist, and every damn thing else. I said it. Who mad? Now call me a lie. Prove I'm lying. Spirit clarify secret, cunning deceivers, forensic insight, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, illegal. They felt like you was fated to suffer. Collective, this has to do with a gift. Whatever this abundance, whatever that abundance entailed, this wealth, whether it was properties, estates, whatever, was a gift that was left to someone in particular, and they stole it. They stole it. And they got judges, law enforcement, lawmakers, lawyers, okay? People in all branches of government, all the way up to the royals. The wealthy elite is aware of what's going on here. And they run around here like they righteous, upstanding pillars of the community. Like they good leaders and representatives and you know, all this other shit. Spirit clarify secret. Yeah. Collaborations. Look at all these people. They all in collaboration with one another. They all teamed up, linked up, schemed up, and worked together secretly to ultimately betray you, to betray your child, or anybody else involved in this situation. Spirit clarify accomplice partners in crime, the invisible hand, the hidden evidence, Five of Swords, justice, secret society. Yeah. See, now these people, they was bullies. These the Billy badass fucking bullies here. Okay? They did things to try to embarrass you, humiliate you. They gossip about you. They did all kinds of things that they could fucking do. This is full grown ass adults. These ain't no kids. Do you know how many of these motherfuckers are senior citizens? It's a whole lot of them that's older than 50, 60 years the fuck old and older. Should be sitting down some goddamn where enjoying their goddamn golden years. They around here hocusing and pocusing and doing all kind of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo, committing all kind of crime. Who the fuck decides to become a senior citizen and commit crime? But these type of bitches, they ain't just start committing crimes. They've been committing crimes all their goddamn life. Y'all be surprised as to how many senior fucking citizens, these bitches got their AARP cards around this bitch committing these crimes. Your selfish, greedy the fuck ass. Excuse my language, but this shit pisses me the fuck off. They don't want, they don't give a fuck about the new generation or any goddamn thing. These motherfuckers who think they supposed to run, rule, and control and lead and have every goddamn thing and fuck everybody else and live the fuck forever. Y'all will be surprised as to how many fucking senior citizens are involved in this. Yeah, it's way more elderly people involved in this than there are young people who are involved in this. The young people who are involved in this shit, they involved on a fucking lower level. They get small ass incentives just for keeping the secrets, for small ass involvements, for talking about you, for stabbing you in your bag, for turning on you. You know, simple shit. The real cast that's involved in this shit, they senior citizens like a motherfucker. They over 50 years old. All of them. From 50 up to their 80s and something. Probably 90s and something. Some of them. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. But now these people frightened. They're dealing with depression and phobias and paranoias because the truth is out. The truth is out. They so desperately want to steal this and take this from your child or take this from you. And y'all know if your child is underage, if they are minor right now, any damn thing that was left to your child would have to come the fuck through you. They damn sure didn't want you to have a damn thing. So either, like I said, either this was left for your child. Because see, I know this from experience. The motherfuckers that just been gang stalking and harassing me, all the people that died back to back to back, there were several people that left things for me. They exploited, they was exploiting me and making money off of me before my child was even the fuck thought about or born. I didn't get birth till I was 24. They was doing this what the fuck before my child was even born. The bitches owe me millions alone. But it was things, people passed away and there was things that was left to me. But they used to pride themselves in the gang stalking and harassment that they did to me. Oh, this wasn't left for you. This was left for your daughter. The fuck, first of all, bitch, let's get this understood. First of all, cause see, I'm not the type of motherfucker that's sitting around here. See, they the ones that sacrifice people for money. I don't give no fuck. I could have never in a million years imagined that a motherfucker that didn't do a damn thing for me while they was the fuck living would have the audacity to die and do any goddamn thing for me. But what you're not gonna fucking tell me is that same person who neglected and abandoned me, who didn't do shit for me while they were the fuck living, decided to die and leave it to my child who came the fuck from me. Bitch, please. Me nor my child is worried about that shit, cause I'm not wasn't the one that was sitting around waiting on their ass to leave me any goddamn thing or my child any goddamn thing in the first motherfucking place. And as a matter of fact, the motherfuckers that was closest to them is the ones that fucking killed them to get that shit in the first place. So fuck you and all that shit. But bitch, whether something was left the fuck to me or my child, it's got to fucking go the fuck through me. Fuck you. Fuck you mean, bitch? When you didn't do shit for me my entire fucking life. That is nobody. And the motherfuckers I know ain't even my real family no fucking way. Fuck do you mean? Them the selfish motherfuckers that's around here killing people for fucking shit. I ain't never fucking the fuck. First of all, I ain't the type of motherfucker I wouldn't even fucking marry for money. I damn sure ain't sitting around here walking on eggshells and tiptoeing around this motherfucker playing pretend, waiting on a bitch to die. That's the most selfish ass shit. Waiting on somebody to fucking die just to take what they got. Y'all do that shit, bitch. I don't care nothing about that. But what the fuck you ain't gonna tell me if you didn't provide for me and take care of me and love me, support me, teach me, guide me as a fucking child? What the fuck make you think I'm sitting around here waiting on your ass to die just to get what fucking belongs to you? The fuck? But if somebody did, then hey, bless you, thank you. The fuck? But do you mean in the midst of that there's a possibility that a motherfucker who didn't, I was here to fuck first? And all the shit that I done been used and abused and exploited and experimented on and implanted and all this other kind of shit that I have had to endure. Do you mean to tell me that a bitch had the audacity to neglect me, abandon me, partake in using me, abusing me, exploiting me, and some more shit? Traffic me, ship me, fraudulent, that's all kinds of shit. I've been lied to all my goddamn life, raised up around the fuck people that didn't give a damn about me. Motherfuckers die. And they said, oh yeah, well fuck her still. But I'm gonna leave this here for her child. Bitch please. Bitch please. And you think I'm fucked up? Y'all the ones that's got your panties in a wall about it. And then the irony of it all, you the fucking one that killed them. Ain't it fucked up how the very people who treated you fucked up and chose other people over you, the very people that they chose over you that was closest to them, be the ones that fucking killed them, but they the ones who fucked you over while they was living? Ain't that a bitch? Yeah. Remind me again, who do you love? Because bitch, we focus on self-love over here. I don't get no fuck. But yeah, they used to pride themselves in that shit. Nothing but to you. It's for your daughter. Bitch, my daughter is mine. She came the fuck from me. Do you mean? Not to mention she got disabilities and can't take care of herself. I got to do that fuck too. That you didn't the fuck help out with. So don't get my words twisted. Even with something being left to my daughter, I'm not the fuck mad. I would have put the shit up, and it could have collected all kind of fucking interest by the fuck now, and fucking doubled or tripled in motherfucking size. You stunned her fucking growth. And when she tries to, she can buy whatever the fuck she wanted to buy. I can at the very least make sure that she got it. My daughter has disabilities. That means when she get out of school, as she's about to, she still is gonna need like special teachers. So you know how hard it is to find special schools and special teachers for young people, even adults with special needs. That shit costs. She wants to go to art school after regular fucking school. There's plenty of art schools, but there's not a lot of art schools that help those with disabilities. With autism and dyslexia and other type of disabilities and different things like that. That shit costs. It takes real qualified, educated, degree having professionals to do that shit. You're studying hard fucking growth. So even still, you're fucked up, bitch. But that's what these motherfuckers do, y'all. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. And then they had the audacity not only to steal this and take this from you or your child or wherever, but was ready and willing to sacrifice you and abduct your child, traffic your child, or sacrifice you and your child just to prevent them from having all together. Yeah, fright at the bottom of the deck again. So now these people are frightened. They're in depression. Okay? Dealing with phobias and paranoid about the situation because they know you know the truth. They know the world know the truth. And what I was getting ready to say, these people ripped off their mask. They ripped off their own fucking mask to sabotage you and or your child, to steal and take this from you. They didn't care. They exposed their goddamn self. Now they can't even deny their involvement in this shit. The only thing they can to fuck do right now is just not say any fucking thing. Ignore what's being said and what's being done and shit to try to play pretend like they don't have a clue about what's going on when they was involved all along. That's what's going on here, y'all. And they think you boo-boo the fool. They think you don't know nothing about it. Spirit, what else? What other messages? Family. This your family that's full of greed. This your family that's chained to the devil. This your family that was a part of this concealed network and involved in this this underground concealed network that was involved in these illegal activities. Observe these motherfuckers very well. These are the people who is aware that this person, this masculine's death that occurred was a man-made disaster. It was a blood sacrifice. This family. Whoever this man that passed away was your family. That left this wealth in abundance to you or your child or whomever was your family. Cover up. Cover up. Spirit. Spirit is saying these folks is pretenders. They fake us. They front us. They stun us. Cover up. Spirit. The hamster wheel. This judge was all about the money, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Survive and daily hustle. This card say, you see how that money, this person holding something, from the judges to law enforcement to lawmakers to lawyers that was involved in this cover up. I told you with endorsement here, they was persuaded, they was bribed, they was tempted, and they took the money because they on their hamster wheel. Devil. Spirit, clarify the devil. Clarify the devil. It could be a lot of gossip, a lot of petty jealousy, envy that's going on. These people chained to the devil. I just seen grip. Y'all know the devil, comes with strings attached. The devil grip you, anchor you, weigh you down. You don't understand what I'm saying? Something is done, though, a completion. Endings, lessons learned. What's this devil energy? I'm seeing pressure cooker, rage. Somebody enraged or ready to explode. Spirit, clarify devil. Clarify devil, spirit. Something could be, I'm even seeing today, something could be going on in the present, in the now, in the moment. These curses out of hate to cause catastrophic misfortune, these rituals, these ceremonies, these mystery, magic, and shit that is going on to try to cause somebody illness, cause catastrophe in one's life, and different things. This is still going on in the now. Spirit is saying, Spirit, clarify secret. I'm seeing history here. Some of these things is past, has already happened. Some of these things is currently going on. What's with this secret, these illegal activities, these cunning deceivers, the Ten of Swords, collaborations. You're protected by Archangel Michael, collective. Yeah, look, I told you. These people are pretenders. They're fakers. They're phony. They stun us. They like living beyond their means. Okay? These are pretenders who all partook in this ultimate betrayal. Okay? There could have been a house that was sold. If there was a house that was left to you or your child's or whomever, it could have been sold. The house was sold and the money was stolen. Yeah. I'm seeing racing here. Somebody could be running on the run or avoiding these accomplices and partners in crimes and these damn secret societies, these invisible hands and shit. Yeah, somebody on an escapade. on a hideaway, getaway, runaway, vacay, or some shit like that. Yeah, because there's a whole lot of gossip. Whole lot of petty ass gossip and jealousy and envy. Yeah. Spirit, clarify these accomplices and partners in crime. Yeah, now they want retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. How the fuck you want retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on somebody that ain't done shit to you? Okay? You the problem. You know, first of all, these is motherfuckers that's the order in the chaos. You ever heard of order out of chaos? They the problem, the reaction, and the solution. They involved in it the fuck all. Okay? So how the fuck you want retaliation on somebody for something you the fuck did? You ever heard somebody say don't start no shit, won't be no shit? They started the shit and they are the shit. They the shit of all shit. Okay? You probably hear these demonic motherfuckers. These the ones that sell out. That's one of the subliminal messages for those of them who riding and waving with the devil shit. It's that it that's in shit. You hear them saying that all the time. Shit. All the ones that's in. They little subliminal message, gang stalking talk. Shit. Yeah, y'all the shit. Yeah. All the shit. Y'all the cause of the shit. You are the shit. You're chained to the shit. You're bound by the shit. You're a shepherd for the shit. Yeah. Obsession at the bottom of the day. These people had a sick, twisted ass obsession. They felt like they must have this. They must indulge in this. And they did because of their sick, twisted ass obsession. Obsession is another energy that is devil energy. Greed is devil energy. Obsession is devil energy. Deceptiveness is devil energy. Secrets is devil energy. Betrayal, devil energy. Everything we business that came out here is devil the fuck energy. From the rooter to the tutor in this bitch. From those on a low level to those all the way up on a higher level. Yeah. That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay? And I think you too stupid to know any damn thing about it. They never wanted you to know the truth anyway. Whoever this person that passed away, this person had some type of pull themselves. They may have had some type of authority. It could have been authority, been in power, or something like that. I'm seeing something about authority here. Or the authority could be dealing with some type of conflict and defeat, could be the cause of this conflict and defeat here. This authority is in on this greed and this cover up here, but there's conflict and defeat as it relates to the situation. There's deception and envy. Remember I told you these motherfuckers ripped off their own mask. You see this man here, he's got his hand lifted up. This is a mask up here. It's usually on his face. You see his hand lifted up. They ripped off their own mask for their indulgence in this shit here. I hope it was worth it, honey. I hope it was worth it. Spirit, one more message, please, for the collective to close this reading out. Yeah. Now there's obstacles and challenges. So we got authority, conflict and defeat, deception and envy, obstacles and challenges. Okay? This is the reason why people feel in some type of way. Okay? They never wanted your ass to wake up. Okay? Awareness. They know that you're aware. They know that you know what they have done. You understand what I'm saying? I hate a bitch that do some shit, but they don't want you to know that it's them that did it. You understand what I'm saying? You ever have somebody work against you, but they don't want you to know that they the ones that's working against you. Somebody plotting on you, but they don't want you to know that they the ones that's plotting on you. Somebody trying to hurt you or harm you, endanger you, but they don't want you to know that they the ones that's doing it. Why the fuck not? You big, you bad, you bold. Y'all the head niggas in charge. Why the fuck not? They never wanted you to wake up. They don't like your good talking ass, collective. They don't like your awareness and your insight, collective. They did everything in their power to try to stop that, block that, hinder that, halt that. You know what I'm saying? They still having meetings and shit. Spirits say they false persons. Didn't I tell you these men and women alike? They cloak themselves, conceal themselves, cover and hide who they really are and what they really about. They false persons. They fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue, lying, cheating, deceiving, manipulating con artists. That's sneaking and creeping around, trying to get away with something. Okay? Even these authorities, people that's involved are false persons, spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, now they ain't concerned. You see this man sitting here with his legs crossed here. He got one hand over his mouth, and the other hand he's throwing down the devil horns where it look like this while he's sitting on the chair here. This number 33 here, Master Mason number. They ain't concerned, honey. And this sitting here on conflict and defeat here. These false persons is in concern. Okay? These false persons in concern. Spirit, what else? What else going on here? Yeah, I'm seeing official persons here. Look at this. Don't this look like a military official to you? Okay? Somebody in uniform. Somebody that's an official person. Okay? Deception and envy. Just clarifying. So there's official. You got authority out here. Official persons out here. What else, Spirit? Any other messages, Spirit? I'm seeing change here, so there's some type of changes that's occurring. Folks sitting in expectations, waiting on something. Spirit is saying they probably been plotting and planning and scheming and strategizing for the longest to do something to you or to your child, collective, or what have you. Whatever your occupation is, your job, your occupation, your career, your talent, skills, abilities, your hobbies, your trades, your spiritual gifts, or whatever, baby, they don't like it, child. They don't like it. Wealthy man's here, so there can be wealthy men, wealthy women involved here. They dealing with some type of obstacles and challenges due to this situation. Here we got adjudication at the bottom of the deck. Adjudication by definition speaks of judgments and different things here. You literally see the judge here. You see these people standing here before the judge here. So some type of judgments, decisions, or actions or something being taken here. Some type of adjudication here. Okay? Somebody, these people, if the truth and the clarity came out, somebody could be facing imprisonment, or somebody is feeling stuck or restricted or unable to move. But there's some type of adjudication here that may lead to some type of imprisonment about this great fortune here that they stole, they unexpected income that they stole, that they've been sitting in expectation of. There could be a married couples involved here to receive some type of messages, news, information, or communication. A whole family room could family receive some type of messages about this sudden wealth here and a theft here. I can't even fucking make it up, but they want your ass stuck in the fucking poverty and shit. Yeah, they get messages of concern here, okay, about your occupation, your job. You can't be using your job or your career to speak the truth, to speak the clarity about this, honey. And people, it's word, they shook us, okay? But that's your reading for today, okay? That's what's going on here, guys. So I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. If you are interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tiff.diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Closing messages, guys. Final messages. I'm seeing abundance, okay? I'm also seeing it's up to you, so some type of abundance may still come to you, okay? I can't say for certain without pulling more cards and doing a whole nother message as to everything that was taken from you. It will come back to you or whoever it rightfully belongs to, whether you, your child, or however this goes for you all, because it's going to be different for different people. Okay, but something is up to you. Spirit is saying don't stop as well. Okay, so whatever you doing, whatever you working on, whatever you got going on, Spirit is saying don't stop. Okay, I'm seeing trust and faith here. Okay, continue to have trust, continue to have faith. Spirit is saying, as it relates to this situation, Spirit also wants you to listen to your intuition. Okay, I'm seeing listen to your intuition, as well as spirituality and religion. So whether you're into spirituality or religion, Spirit wants you to continue to listen to your intuition. Okay, ask your angels anything you need to know answers to or about. Okay, there could be some big happy changes coming in. I'm seeing lessons and blessings. Okay, Spirit is saying something could be significant to a farm. If there was some type of house, I did see something about a house. Okay, and I did see sold on it. So I don't, I'm not sure how that's gonna go exactly, if there was a house that belonged to you that was stolen or what have you. But I'm seeing finances here. Okay, so some of you all may come into some type of finances of some kind. I'm seeing this situation will improve. Spirit is saying look for a sign. Spirit is saying, okay, some of you all could definitely be taking some type of action on something as well. Okay, a few of you all may have some helpful people around you or something like that. I'm seeing in the near future. Okay, in the near future, and wisdom here. Use your wisdom, listen to your wisdom, listen to your intuition as well came out here. Okay, I'm also seeing forgiveness here. So like, if like, some of you all may find it in your heart to be able to forgive or whatever within the next few months or within a year or something like that, or a year from now, within the next few months or a year from now or something like that, or what have you. But again, that's something that's solely up to you. Okay, because I definitely feel like there was just a lot of things that was done to you. Okay, yeah, Spirit is saying, guys. Okay, so I do apologize as well, guys. I really wanted this to be a live reading for you all. Okay, but I'm gonna try to do you all another live or whatever. I guess you all could see it. I just couldn't see it on my end for some reason. It kept on like streaming, like it was streaming, and I kind of felt like that. Like, I don't know if it was like that for everybody, so I didn't want to go through a whole reading and you all couldn't hear it or you all didn't see it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop it. I'm just gonna do the reading or what have you here. Okay. So you got an archangel message here of the 10 of Ariel here. Okay. Paris can be significant to you all. I don't know if you have family in Paris, if you live in Paris, or you may decide to travel to Paris, but I'm seeing a Paris monument on this card here. Okay, you may have family in Paris that you may or may not know about. There's some significance to Paris. Okay, Spirit is saying there is so very much to be grateful for. You may have financial success coming in for you and the promise of retirement. Okay, a rich and rewarding family life as well here. I'm seeing the 5 of Gabriel at the bottom of the deck, which is the 5 of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. So there definitely could be some type of jealousy or envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition around you. Okay, but this is a challenge that you can resolve. Spirit is saying withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you as well. Spirit is saying. Okay, guys. Till the next time. Peace.